If it's red, get it out the shed. Okay, I got a little bit of red behind me, very old vintage. I'm waiting in the yard now for the new tractor to arrive from Chandler's. So we've got a tractor coming on demo. Phil Ball's bringing it over, I think. I can't wait to see it. You saw me down the dealers the other day with him. He's actually bringing it to the yard now. So Harry's just inside, he'll be out in a minute. He's going to be excited. The last time a brand new Massey Ferguson came to this farm was in 1979 when my dad bought the 265. So we're going to see this new model just arriving. Can't wait. Anyway, wait until it arrives. Crack on. Phil's just arrived. I got a feeling there's a tractor coming behind. Oh, look at that. Look at that shiny red thing coming up the drive, Phil.
Come in.
Look at that beauty. Hey? Look at this. Oh my life. Oh. 50 Shades of Awesome in red. Look at that. Harry's coming out. Oh, you're the taxi driver, are you?
Yeah, I am.
Hey? You're nice driving this over, wasn't it?
Yeah, not bad at all.
Oh my life, look at it. How many hours has it got on the clock then?
I don't think she's done that many, to be fair. She's been up at our Lutwell's depot doing a few demos. So I want to say she's probably, yeah, well I never looked this morning, but I think she's done sort of 50 or 60 right now.
50 or 60?
Yeah, she's really fresh out of the box.
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? So Phil, I never asked you actually, how many horsepower is this then?
110.
110?
So yeah, so they do 100 to 130 on the 57. This is what they call a global range, so
right.
It's a fairly...
Talk me through it, yeah.
Not a basic tractor, but it's a fairly sort of straightforward tractor with not all the frills and all that of the bigger tractors. So.
Do you know what? That's exactly what a farmer like me needs. I'm not looking for all the kind of whiz because I'm not going to do all the field work. You know, I mean, I totally get it. There's got to be tractors for the right operations. I mean, for the big guys, they need all the GPS and everything. For me, what am I going to do? I might put something like this on a muck spreader. I'll go bale hauling. I don't want loads of kit.
So yeah, she's sort of what I call a no frills tractor.
Yeah.
They've changed them slightly because they used to have a 12-12 gearbox in them. Now they put a dynaform, which makes them really nice actually. So if you have got like a power shift transmission in them and a clutchless shuttle, it's still like a nice little honest tractor really.
So what sort of money are we talking about for a tractor like this?
I knew you were going to
just for the people that ask. I know there's you do finance and there's deals to be had and everything, but if you're talking a sort of list price, you know, not the price that maybe a farmer would pay.
Well, the retail price on this is about 88.
88.
And then obviously less all our terms and discount.
Yeah.
And demo bonuses and bits.
How much you can sweet talk the rep into doing a deal.
Yeah, she starts off about that roughly.
Yeah.
So
you know, which is high end for any farm, but you know, with a trade in and things like that, then it becomes manageable perhaps. Right, Harry, what do you think?
Big.
Big? It's quite neat. I don't think it's massive, is it?
It's shiny.
If you put them up against your McCormick,
I was going to say, I don't think there's a...
It wouldn't be no higher.
Do you know what?
Sort of,
It's very shiny.
It looks very similar size-wise.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the sort of tractor I'm comfortable on, to be honest. You know, if I get in that big one that we saw down at the place, I was like a little bit out of place in that.
It's got what they call Massey loader, but it's a quickie loader.
That's very similar to a quickie, is it?
Badged in red, so you can have exactly the same loader in quickie as well.
Really?
So, which is really good, really, because I think the quickie are sort of the best loaders on the market.
They are. We got two, and I'm really pleased with them.
It's really good that Massey have had that agreement with quickie that we can then have our colours. One, they're nice; they're painted the same colours as tractor. But they're just they're good strong loaders really. So
that's interesting because I wouldn't have realised that was a quickie unless you said.
Yeah.
You know, and it does look. I mean, it's just coordinates with the tractor really well, doesn't it?
Yeah, it blends in well, and it just they're good strong loaders. So I've always been a fan of them. We sold a lot of quickies in the past and different things. And it's good, nice that we can have it come to the factory. We now have them come from the factory, what I call loader ready. So they come with the subframe, they come with the hydraulic kit. And
it's already kitted out with that when you get it.
Yeah, all we then do is just put the boom on it, depending on what some customers want. Different size booms, longer, shorter, more lift and all the rest of it. So.
It's easy to fit in the factory and try and retrofit all this stuff, isn't it, really?
Yeah, no, definitely.
You know?
Definitely. So,
we'll have a little look round and we'll have a look inside.
Yeah.
Right, so we'll have a little look round the outside. So I was just talking before, off camera just now, so I was just saying, you sell quite a few of these, don't you, Phil?
They are quite popular, and I was trying to say, like the AGCO realised there's a big market, 70 to 120 horsepower. It's quite a big popular market. I mean, they always launch big flashy new tractors and big 200 horsepower tractors, but actually there's a big market for these, so they brought back this range. They had it a few years ago, a bit more of a basic range, so they brought it back into, and it's done us really well, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean the thing is, it's straight away, it's not too complicated on the back, is it? For someone like me, I don't need loads. You know,
there's still things you've got mechanical cab suspension, because in the day the roads are quite rough and all that, so still got that.
So you got a better ride then, really.
Still got a good ride.
Okay,
3
that's
spools,
these there.
Coming through, and then obviously you've still got a telescopic hitch, which is quite good for picking stuff up.
Yeah.
Sort of, strong linkage on it all. This one, you can get an option of any type of tyres, but this one's on a fairly wide tyre, so then we're on a fairly wide wing. You can get 100 wing.
They are wide tyres,
and you can get a smaller wing, a 75 wing as well.
Right. And the good thing I like this is that you've got, not being funny, but I know my driving, you've got plastic detachable wings, so if you break something, these are just bolt on, aren't they?
That's right. Yeah,
so
they are just bolt on, and they can be replaced.
Because I can do that because it's 4 bolts. And let's face it, we've all knocked something. You know.
You even AdBlue tractor, because all tractors nowadays
everything.
are all
So tell me a bit about AdBlue, because none of our tractors are AdBlue. That's fairly. Okay. How long's that been around for?
10
years or more?
Yeah, it probably would be 8 or 10 years, I'd imagine. We brought it on a real big tractor originally, and it works to do with the engine emissions. Basically, they've had to incorporate AdBlue and a certain amount of regeneration for the emissions to try and get these engines and these emissions down to the tiering system.
Okay, so it's purely for emissions then, really. It's sort of, so AdBlue, you stick. Is that the AdBlue tank there?
That's it. Yeah.
Where's the diesel tank?
Diesel tank's the opposite side, just to keep it. So you don't fill it, and not only that,
fair enough.
To be fair, it's only got a little hole, so you won't necessarily put your diesel in that, and obviously the blue cap helps. But
how often do you put AdBlue in then?
The range, depending on how hard you drive the tractor, but basically it's probably a 200 litre tank on that side and probably a 25 litre tank on that side. And they do say sort of 2 tankfuls of diesel to 1 tank of AdBlue. Okay. And some people go a long time using not a lot of AdBlue, and other people use it quite a So it's
so this looks so familiar actually with our Quickie. Yeah, a bit tidier with that cover on it and stuff. I haven't got that.
Changed, I mean, the Quickie loaders have changed. They just obviously all these sections here they build in the cast to make it stronger. Cast, and then where it used to be steel with bush, they still bush, but they've cast. These pieces on there, but all the rams and all the rest of it, they drop these down without the gap, so then to style it a bit more stylish.
Right, I see.
Also get as much visibility as you can.
Yeah. And that load do go down quite low, won't it?
Yeah, sit on the floor, Euro headstock, which is quite common on every loader nowadays.
Yeah, I think that's the same as ours. So I'm going to move some round bells with this. That's my plan to try. If you're give it a try, a bit of lifting, a bit of towing.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
So let's have a look inside then.
What I'll do is I'll get Rich is really good at talking. I'll get Rich to talk you through the cab.
All right.
That's why we pay him the big bucks.
Is it? Oh, come on, Rich. Come over there, mate. Do you want me to get in, or what do you want?
No, you get in first.
I'll get in. Ooh. Okie dokie. Oh, it's quite high up, isn't it?
Oh, what?
Got good visibility, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. So, nowadays, the key's over here.
Oh my goodness. Didn't expect that.
Yeah, the key's over there now.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we just turn it on, the ignition on, and let it all wake up.
Okay.
Okay, so when you first start up, it comes up with your serial number, the hours, and when the next service is due, and the temperature outside, and then it would go to what you call your home screen. Okay, same as all Masseys have been for years, forward and reverse on there. The minute you lift it up, does the same job as you putting your foot on the clutch.
I'm familiar with that in the McCormick I got, so that's good.
That's it. And also with this isn't your main gear stick, but you can push it up and pull it down to change gear as well. Okay?
A quick change there, I had to change my battery, so we're back again.
That's good. That's good. Okay.
So we've done that.
So we've done that.
Yeah.
This here is your main gear stick.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so push it forward, it would go up, pull it back.
Really?
It would come down. You don't have to touch the clutch or anything. Just pull it and pull it.
So how do you know which gear you're in then?
Where this P is, obviously it's in park at the minute. That would tell you what gear you're in.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you've got 4 ranges. What are 1, 2, 3, 4.
Right.
And then you've got 4 gears within each range. What are A, B, C, and D.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you push that to change your gears.
Yeah.
And when you're either up the top or down the bottom of your range, or you just want to change your range anyway, it's a little orange button on the side.
Oh, I see, yeah.
Push the orange button in, and depending on which way you walk it, it would jump a range.
Right. Oh, very clever.
It would just go up a range. You can push that in at any time. Okay. This here is your loader controls.
Then. That's what I'm familiar with. That exactly what I've already got. So that's really good. I know how that works. Yeah.
You got a button on the back to operate your third service, and you got a toggle switch at the bottom, what would turn your soft wide on and off.
Right.
On and off. With your loader as well, you got the blue switch over there.
That one there. What's that do then?
That turns on an extra pump in the tractor, what will make your loader work twice as fast.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it means you don't have to rev your tractor so high. If you're going across the field picking bales up, you can just pull it and it go up. So it means you don't have to rev your tractor up so high. While we're looking at those buttons over there,
yeah,
the yellow one is your PTO speeds.
Yeah.
Okay, and the orange one,
yeah,
if you flick that on, it will put a little brake symbol up there.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's brake to neutral, so you don't have to touch your clutch. You just put your foot on the brakes, she'll stop, take your foot off the brakes, and off she'll go again. What a lot of people like for loader work, especially when they're picking up bales and going about with stuff like that. Okay. Other from that, you've got your linkage controls here.
Yeah.
You got your main up and down switch here.
Yeah.
Okay. You do have to have the switch in the middle position.
Yeah.
To get your blue switch over there to work.
Okay.
Okay. So this is how low or high you want your linkage to go.
Yeah.
Okay. With that as well, you lift it right up and then push it down that little bit. You see the little bit's got a spring on it?
Yeah.
So when you push it down that little bit, it will lift the linkage up lift the linkage up an extra inch for you to be able to get the hooks out to drop your hitch down.
Right. Okay.
Okay. And then over the other there you got your four-wheel drive, four-wheel drive and diff lock, and then your normal spools. Right. Here. And it's normally your third spool up here. Yeah. What we do, the telescope and the hitch in and out. Yeah. And that.
So fairly, I mean, I like this because it's fairly familiar to me, to be honest. It's not a massive change from a tractor I've got that's 20 years old.
No, it's not.
And it works really well, and I'm quite relieved actually that it hasn't got a load of. I'm not saying this because I got this tractor from these guys and I'm trying to plug it. I'm generally saying this is the sort of tractor for me. I don't need bells and whistles. I'm going to be moving bales. I'm going to be pulling some. I'm not GPSing myself around the fields trying to,
No, exactly.
It's the right tractor for my sort of farm.
Yeah, it's a lot of people who still require a tractor like this. Like yourself, don't need all the bells and whistles, but
for the bigger guys, I get it. They maybe don't want a tractor like this because it's not doing what they want to do. But we've all got to have a different vehicle with different needs, haven't we?
Exactly. Too true.
Yeah,
yes. Only other thing you might want to play with.
Yeah.
In this dash is a load of settings.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Okay. But I'm only going to show you one.
Yeah.
So down here.
Right.
Is your control box. Okay. So if you press one of the side arrows, it comes up. Right. Okay, this is the only page I'm going to show you because this is the only one you might want to change. Okay, so the top two figures on here alters how aggressive it is from forward to reverse.
Right.
So if you find it too aggressive for yourself, you can come in here.
Right.
Let me do it again. Press OK. Yeah. It will highlight it as it's done there.
Okay.
Then go up or down, and it alters the aggressiveness of it from forward to reverse.
Back. Okay.
And also that alters how aggressive it is if you use the brake to neutral. Right. So how aggressive it is when you take your foot
I'm going to be watching this video back so that I know how to use all this.
But that's the only thing. Where I've got it set, I'm quite
That's what you like with. Yeah.
I normally set it up quite gentle, so it's not aggressive. Some people like it more aggressive, but that's where I normally like to have it set up. So hopefully I've done it correctly for you. and that would change back
Brilliant.
again. Okay.
I'm really happy with that.
Okay.
I'm happy with this tractor. You can't have it back.
That's good enough.
I wish. Let me come down. Harry, do you want to get up and have a look? I think you deserve it. You've been waiting very patiently, haven't you? What do you reckon, Azza?
Big, very big.
Big. It's not that big though, is it? I think it's quite... Do you think it's big compared to our other tractors? It seems...
A bit higher.
It is higher, isn't it? The main question I've got to ask you, does the radio work on Radio 2? Because I've got to get Popmaster at some point.
Yeah, he's going to say radio works. He's on Radio 1, I think.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
we've none of that here. None of that. We're getting on Radio 2.
He's got a DAB and everything in him at the moment. So
Everyone who knows me, watches my videos, know I'm a bit of a Popmaster fan. So we will be doing Popmaster. As part of our demo, we'll be checking out how good the sound system is for Popmaster. Brilliant. Phil, thanks very much. Thank you, sir, for showing us around.
That's all right.
That's
Anytime.
brilliant. Oh, you got the manual there, is it, or brochure?
This is just a brochure, so if you want to look through, you can see the different. I was going to say, 95 to 135, but there's the features and benefits and all the pros and different things on him. So just have a flick through when you.
That's lovely, Harry. Do you want to look after that? Because I know you will, man.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Thank you, mate. That's awesome.
But have a go with it. Any problems? Give us a shout. Me and Rich are both on the phone. Yeah, it's going to say, you're on Euro, so you've got to pick up your attachment.
I just looked at that, that'll fit on our loader perfectly, so that's spot on. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you, appreciate that.